Hi everyone, my name is Alma and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a part 2 to my favorite Mandela Effects. Like I said in my last video, I'm wearing the exact same thing I wore in that video because I just decided to make a part 2 because that video was long enough, so I'm just going to continue going to this one. And if you don't know what Mandela Effects is, the same thing I said in that video. It's basically Nelson Mandela, the South African president. People thought that he died in prison, when in reality he only died a couple years ago. So that's basically what the Mandela Effect is. Just large amounts of people think that something happened one way, when in reality something happened another way. And that sort of brings up the topic of like parallel universes, and like I said in my other one, I feel like someone like went back, like sort of like the Matrix, and like time travel. Like, oh, you have to have an open mind for this kind of stuff. So I feel like someone just like went back and like literally just moved something, and like it changed everything. That's why people are like people are behind like their idea and like what they believe in, while other people believe it in the other way, which is why I love this topic so much. So the most famous, next to the Darth Vader one, which I talked about in my last video, you could go check it out. I'm gonna put a link to Shane Dawson's and Kendall Ray's, videos, because they influence me a lot with this topic, basically like conspiracy theories, which I'm gonna be doing one really soon, which I'm so excited about because it's trippy. So the one that started it all, with the next to the Darth Vader one, is the Berenstain Bears. Okay, trippy. Okay, when I was little, same thing with my brother, when we go to school, come from the library, we had those books. I remember it was the Berenstain Bears, not the Berenstain. Stein? Stein. I think it's Stein. People think it's like this, when in reality it's like this. The authors of the books have always said it was always Berenstain. I think it's Stein, like a stain. That's how I'm remembering it. And it's always been Stein, but everybody thinks it's Berenstain, not Stein. Which is trippy. I always think it's the this one up here. I'm gonna put a picture, that's why it's like making sense. So I always thought it was that one, which is really trippy because I remember bringing those books home and we would read them to our parents, like my mom, and it's trippy. I asked my brother too, and it was like really weird. That one, like, I just feel like someone went back and just changed the E to an I, and like, I don't even know, it just trips me out. Because a lot of people are behind one or the other. And this one I discovered when Pokemon Go was like a big thing, like in the summertime. Did you know that Pikachu's tail wasn't never black? Like the end of it, like this part, like it was never black. It's always been just pure yellow. That's like the C-3PO one, but this is like the exact opposite of that, which is very, very trippy. Because I remember like I caught a Pikachu, like it was awesome, and like I wasn't that much of a Pokemon fan, but like I remember seeing it on TV and I always thought it was like the little black tail. Guess not. Same thing with this one, with Sex in the City. It's not Sex in the City, it's Sex and the City. And the City. Like I said with the other ones, it just does not flow right to me. I remember that it was Sex in the City, and lots of people, there's like merchandise from Sex in the City. Like literally, look, like there's merchandise that says Sex in the City. And people actually have this, like it hasn't been altered or anything. They were sold like that. And people don't realize like this is the right one. Like what do you mean? No, I don't believe in that. I believe 100% it was Sex in the City. So I remember when the movie came out, I remember the show because I was young when the show came out, and like I would be flipping to the channels, and I know I shouldn't watch it because my mom told me it was inappropriate, so I didn't watch it. And I remember it was Sex in the City. Sounded weird to me, but it was never Sex and the City. Like, no, I'm standing behind that one very, 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 like 100%, like at 110%, because that one's very strange, especially because other people have merchandise and stuff. That just proves that there is parallel universe. Literally, I feel like they're just adding little words and tripping people out. I feel like someone's doing this, like literally watching us and just being like, figure it out yourself. Literally. And this one's actually really weird too. I'm gonna play the song, the Oscar Mayer theme song. Okay. Literally. Okay, so it's not Oscar I always thought it was Oscar Mayer with like an E in their last name, Meyer. But no, it's always been Mayer, which doesn't sound right to me, like Oscar Mayer, like no. And I literally went back and saw the commercial. Like, that one does not make sense to me at all. Like, bang, bang. Whatever. This one was, okay, I'm not 100% sure with this one because I think it's one way, my brother thinks it's another way. The Kit Kat, I 50-50 kind of remember it having a dash, kind of remember it not having a dash, but a lot of people are behind with the dash, including like my brother. Like this is what looks right to them, but this is like reality. That one's kind of weird in a sense because everybody has eaten Kit Kat. We always get Kit Kat at Halloween and stuff, so it's kind of weird that some people think it's like this way versus that way. I don't know. This one's kind of weird too. I used to play Monopoly when I was younger, but not as much as like most people might be playing it. But basically, you know, the man, the little man that like basically Monopoly is like the face of. Well, that little glasses, I think it's called a monocle. Like, people think he has a monocle and people don't think he has a monocle. Like, they do or don't. It's very weird. It's sort of like, I'm like with this one, like the Kit Kat one, like I'm 50-50. Like, I could see it both ways. And I understand why people would think it's like this way or that way. But, I don't know. I feel like I played it, but I don't think I played it enough where it's like stuck in my head. Okay, this one trips me out. This is the last one I'm going to be doing for today. Because, like, my father, like, had all the old CDs, like, ABBA, Bee Gees, and, like, Queen. He literally, we used to listen to this in the car and stuff like that. So it was, like, very strange when I heard this one and, like, tripped me out. And I went and I listened to the video, like, to the song over again. Do you remember at the ending where it's, like, no longer the loser, because we are the champions? And it goes, of the world. Nope. It's never, ever, ever been of the world. It's just been, we are the champions. And it just ends there. I'm going to play you the song. And that's it. It just ends there. Like, doesn't it feel like there's something missing? Like, it just doesn't flow right. Like I've been saying with the other one, I feel like literally someone went back into the like past and deleted that part and like tripped people out and like gave half the people the new version, half the people like he kept the old version. And literally, I'm saying here, like I don't mean gender. I just feel like genderless or anything like that. I'm just saying like I feel like someone or something did that. Like parallel universes just to trip us out and cause like this Mandela effect on us, which I think is cool. Like, no problem with that. Like, you do that, you could go back into the future and the past, do whatever. But I just think it was so cool. It's like so strange that how some people may think of it this way versus that way. It just trips me out and I love it to death. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this. I've probably just been like rumbling on and like can't even say it right, but yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Maybe you knew some of these, maybe you heard a new one, or maybe I just gave you a little review, but these are my favorite Mandela effects that tripped me out when I heard them, and it was just very strange. Hopefully if you didn't hear them, hopefully they tripped you out and literally gave you an open mindset, because I think you should look at the world at an open mindset. It's much cooler. I feel like your brain, I feel like, just awesome. So yeah, like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button as well, and go watch Shane's video, Shane Dawson's, if you haven't already. Like, what do you mean? And Kendall Ray, like, they have awesome videos. Literally, they influenced me into making these videos and all that. So thank you guys so much for watching. You can follow my Instagram and my Twitter if you want, and I will see you guys the next time I post a video. Bye.